This is the driveway, and there's ivy growing over this wall. The wall's actually got a slight slant to it because of all the weight above it, and I'm going to have a lot of these trees taken on too. Neighbors actually just moved out. The driveway needs resurfacing, but that's a long-term project. And then there's this natural area up by the road. It's a little bit too natural. It's all sprayed, and so a lot of it's dying. I don't want to walk up there, so I'll see if I can zoom. See, all of the vegetation is starting to die. So we have some neat trees that I think are going to stay. That one has just been possibly over pruned, but who cares? That's my apple tree. Wait, no, it's not. That's my apple tree, just pruned. And this is a little patio space that it's going to have to be, part of it's going to have to be torn up to run the city water into the house, but all of it needs to be resurfaced anyway. See, some of this is starting to die. It's been sprayed. And then I actually just mowed this down and put some mulch over it just to make it, you know, look half decent. So one of the nearest projects is these shutters. I'm going to take them off and just paint them with a plastic epoxy paint or whatever. Paint them black, and then also the door will be painted black. And the gutters need to be cleaned. So a lot of little annoying maintenance that has to be done now. This is the backyard. The driveway ends there, and it's supposed to have another parking pad over to where you see that well cover right there. I just had to replace the pipe in there, and that's why this is laying out. But there used to be a gravel parking pad that went out that way, but leaves and ivy have taken it over. So that's one project. I actually have all that sprayed, but it's not something that makes it look dead right away. It just kills it over time. So hopefully that'll be going soon. And then all this vegetation, all but the trees, I'm going to try and clear out. And then actually may do something about a lot of the trees too, especially this pine tree that kind of looms over the house. So anyway, there's a few things back here that just don't need to be. This is what's supposed to be like a little natural area between all this concrete work that the leaves have just been blown into. So there's a crawl space door, basement door, and this is the little bit of backyard that doesn't even have really any grass growing. So let's go inside and see what we got. So just inside the back door, you'll notice our trash can, because the other day I set it up at the road and our neighbors tried to swap it out with our broken one. So it's very clean and well, probably cleaner than the rest of this place anyway. So this is the dining room. It has a chandelier that I plan on keeping. That was actually new before the house was forcibly abandoned. This is a bar that was built, just never finished. This used to be a wall in between the dining room and the kitchen, and there's some other stuff. So a lot of what needs to be done here is things need to be cleaned out, but if I showed you close-ups of these walls, you'd see some mess and some mold growth. So it's an old couch and stuff that's going to be taken up to the road pretty soon. But all in all, this room's in pretty good shape. The floor's going to have to be redone. This is the foyer, you know, front door foyer, coat closet, and hot water heater room, whatever you call that, boiler room, who cares. That's old and it's going, but let's see. A couple of old Victorian end tables that, well, they gotta go. See, this hallway used to be totally filled with trash from these upper bedrooms. Well, let's take a look at the upper bedrooms. This is the bathroom that needs a lot of work. There's a lot of just junk in here. We're going to rent a dumpster pretty soon, but everything's still kind of working. But you know, if you take a look at the fixtures, you know, they need to be replaced. There's no shower head up there, but we're probably going to replace the pipe going into the wall too. And then the ceiling has had some really steamy showers, apparently. Attic access, everything up there actually looks pretty good compared to the rest of the house. This is one bedroom that was like half painted before we moved out, and then the carpet, well, there was a ill cat living in this room. Fortunately, the cat pee smell is somehow not as strong as you'd expect it to be, but the room is just horrible. I mean, it's like a biohazard. And then there's the closet. One of the window panes is busted out, but this whole house needs new windows anyway. Let's see, and that's gonna have to be changed. Alright, next bedroom. Industrial carpet that's been half pulled up, needs to be pulled up the rest of the way. You'll notice all these patches on the walls. Can I say teenage boy? Most everything that's in here is just got to go. I mean, everything in this room is going, but see what I mean? Except, hey look, some new rolling. That'll be great. We'll be able to replace some of that. Let's see, and then the master bedroom. There's no, I'm gonna have to apologize, there's no central lighting in this room. No fan, no nothing. So see if we can get it lit up a little bit. There's no flooring in here, just a subfloor, and even some of that's going to have to be replaced. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. It's, you know, big enough for us. We'd like one a little bigger, but this will work. And then the bathroom. This tile, you can see the box is still there, was just being put down. Gonna have to either tear off the rest of the popcorn ceiling or re-popcorn it. There's a can light over the shower, that probably needs to be replaced. Let's see if it still works. I mean the bulb. Hey, look at there, okay. Toilet has to be replaced. The vanities are probably all gonna have to be replaced because of the mold. But so that's upstairs. Oh, and then the closet. It's actually a decent sized closet. I'm inside it right now, so. There's a linen closet in the hallway. It's got all of our old medical needs. Hopefully nobody's dizzy yet. Let's see. Now this is a place that had some obvious mold growth. I had to tear out the bottom 4 feet of all of the drywall down here. So you see it's all torn off right at the break point. And then you can see where the mold was. It's been treated, chemically treated. So they say it's dead, but let's see, there's lots of, you know, drywall. This is a room that's just full of stuff that's gonna have to go in a dumpster. And then that is our pile. We have a fireplace down here. I like wood fires, so I'm either gonna leave it as is or maybe put a wood burning stove like in it or beside it. There's a window. So yeah, that's our dumpster pile. It needs dumping. So that's almost it. I'm not even going to show you the bathroom because there's something severely wrong with it. But this is the laundry room. There's no real, I don't think there's a light in here, so I'll show you around a little bit. There's obviously, you know, no walls at the bottom, so it all looks like it's connected. But this is the laundry room. That's the some evidence of what we were dealing with. The mold around the register. So that's it. That's what it's looking like now. And I'm actually here today to mow the lawn. Go figure. Something I just love to do. So I'm gonna go do that. So I'll give you some updates when we have things done.